Yeah.
Justin Kirkland from the Kelowna Rockets, left wing.
How would you describe your play?
I'm a power forward, strong two-way forward. I pride myself in playing a 200-foot game, but also have really strong offensive instincts.
Now, you didn't play a ton of games prior to this year. What was the biggest adjustment for you going from a marginal roster player to being an important part of the team's success this year?
Yeah, well, definitely the biggest thing coming from midget to the Western League was the travel schedule. It's not easy to adapt to, but it's definitely a unique part of the league. And throughout the year, I changed my role. I got more comfortable as I went on, and the coaches put some trust in me. I got to play in all situations, which I'm very thankful for.
And you play on one of the better teams in the Western League. Do you think the depth on the team helped or hurt your development this season? In terms of you probably would have played more on a worse team.
Yeah, I'd rather be on a winning team, and when you get a team with depth, you get guys like Ryan Olsen, Miles Bell, some of the older guys who really show you the ropes, and so that worked out well for me. But obviously, if I would have played on a different team, maybe I would have got some more ice time. But that's what if, and it's all working out anyway. So.
And before playing for the Rockets, you were at Notre Dame Prep, really prestigious alum. What's it like to suit up there and following an amazing legacy from one of the best programs in North American hockey?
Yeah, it's considered like the hockey factory. It was an unbelievable experience for me. I made friendships for a lifetime. I got a shout out to my roommates, Roman, Jordy, and Elliot. Miss you guys. They're a big part of my time at Notre Dame, and still talk to them every day. So it was definitely a positive experience.
And going forward from into next season, what are your expectations for yourself and for the team? You guys have a real shot at it. Edmonton and Portland are both kind of rebuilding. You can definitely get in the mix. What do you think is going to happen for next year?
Yeah, no, definitely next year we'll be strong. It's going to be tough losing guys like Cook and
Bell.
Bell, but we're going to build from that. And we have a lot of young guys coming back, Merkley, Charche, Glover, guys like that. So I'm not too worried about losing those guys, and I feel like my role is going to increase as well. We losing some of those scorers, I guess. We're going to need guys to step up on the offensive side, and I'm looking forward to the challenge.
And how's the draft experience been, not only this weekend here in Philadelphia, but going in, since the end of the season, with preparations and to get to this point? How's that expectations been, and how have you handled the situation?
Yeah, it's so surreal, to be honest. Looking back, a couple years ago, not in a million years, I think I was going to be here. To be in the lobby in the hotel and you see guys like Scotty Bowman, Dan Balisma, like head coaches of the teams, it's really eye-opening, and just trying to sit back and take it all in and hope for the best.
And what teams in particular have you been talking to? Is there any interest shown by any specific teams that have honed in on you a little more?
I feel Montreal was a team that showed a lot of interest, and also St. Louis. So it's not a big deal for me who I go to, and whoever does pick me, I'll try to make them happy.
And just a couple questions about some of your teammates. Madison Bowie, one of the elite defensemen in the Western Hockey League, as a forward, what's it like to have a guy like that on the back end that can get you the puck, pretty easily on a breakout?
Yeah, I know he's reliable. We've hooked up for a couple stretch passes on the power play, and he's a great leader. He did a good job being the captain this year, and also one of my really good friends. So great guy.
And Miles Bell, one of the better overagers in the dub this year. What's it like playing with a guy who's had a few different roles over his Western League career, but really settled in as a bona fide power forward? He show you the ropes at how to do the position and how to play that way.
Yeah. Rule number one playing on his line was get him the puck. He's got one hell of a shot, and every chance I could, I passed to him. And once again, great guy who helped me a lot throughout the year.
And you guys are going through a coaching change, correct, this offseason? What are your expectations for the new coaching staff, and what do you think is going to come of them next season?
Obviously it's bittersweet to see Ryan go. Great coach, but you want to see him move on, and so good for him. And then with our assistant coach taking over, Dan Lambert, expectations are the same. I feel like not a whole lot's going to change because he followed in the footsteps of Ryan, and I know he's going to do a good job with the boys.
Any closing statements for the interview?
No, I don't think so.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. No.